Hello everybody, this is Ryan, also known as MrMightyMcD, and this is a video review for Bloodbath Arena multiplayer mode, downloadable content for Dead Island for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Coming in just over a gig, this downloadable package gives you a total of 4 arenas and a new twist on Dead Island's gameplay. For those that don't know, this DLC was meant to be issued way back in September, just after the game's launch as a pre-order bonus and on the Xbox Live Marketplace, but due to specific reasons, the DLC was delayed, but now we finally have Bloodbath Arena for Dead Island, which can be purchased on the Xbox Live Marketplace for 800 Microsoft points or $10 on the PlayStation Network, but if you pre-order the game, you can get it for free. So how does it hold up? In a nutshell, I think it's really good. When you finish downloading the content, you're probably going to find yourself having a lot of trouble accessing the content itself, as there's no option in the main menu where it says Arena and you can jump straight in. Instead, you have to go into the main story mode as you would with a character. You're going to select for Arena and use fast travel to teleport there, as trying to access the arenas normally is pretty much impossible. Once you've gone through the portal, you'll be treated to one cutscene, which is nice, that's been incorporated, but adds very little backstory to Dead Island. It's a nice touch, but it seems to have been rushed and it suffers from horrible texture issues. With the cutscene over, you'll be in the arena mode lobby and you'll be treated to some not so friendly people.
Fuck off. Back off. Give me some room for Christ's sake.
And then finally you can start playing the Bloodbath Arena mode. There are a total of 4 arenas, Arena A, B, C and D, each set in different locations with different difficulty settings. The way in which they make these arenas harder is starting you with more zombies at higher levels than you, making some encounters an absolute nightmare. Just like the main story, Dead Island was created with 4-player co-op in mind, and this is no different. Playing this solo makes for a very hectic, stressful, yet still fun experience, and you'll have to make a good use of your stamina, keep it high on the map, and your health, as health packs are far and few between. The zombies do drop health packs, however, and money from time to time, but not as much as you would hope, so you have to use the advantage of the environment, and use explosive barrels, or even just kick zombies off beams, as illustrated here. It's a really nice change of pace, with each arena looking really different from the last, and makes you wish that some of these arena locations were expanded on in the main story. My personal favourite is possibly Arena C, as it features tall grass, and that makes zombies encounters probably the scariest they've ever been in this game. But there is help. Scattered across the maps, there's some workbenches that you have to get around fast because there isn't much time in between waves. Zombies seem to be pretty easy, but once some special infected types come in, such as, well, the infected, which are very fast, you're going to have to be on your toes all the time, even with the items repaired with the workbenches. But also scattered across these arenas some blueprints, which are pretty cool, and there's also a new weapon called the Sonic Pulse Grenade, which I sadly didn't get a chance to play with, but it does sound cool, and from the images I've seen, it does look like quite a fun weapon to use. If you're having a tough time arena though, which you probably will do with your first couple attempts, it isn't going to be easy, even on the easiest arena. But you can always exit using the portal in each arena at the back, but if you're thinking it's too easy and want to raise the challenge by entering a new arena, then be warned, as once you go in, none of your buddies can join session or be invited in progress. It's a shame, but make sure when you're going in, go with a character with a high level with strong weapons, and if you've got buddies coming on in, let's say, 5 or 10 minutes, wait for them and then come in with a massive group of people. Bloodbath Arena as a whole, it's a good time. It's a really nice, refreshing take on Dead Island, and a new interesting way to earn experience and have a good time. Do I think it's worth 800 Microsoft points? Sadly not, but it's definitely worth more than 400. It comes with new achievements as well in case you want more gamer score out of your Dead Island, and gives you and friends something different to play if you want something a bit more unique and a bit of a challenge. Dead Island's Bloodbath Arena DLC is a good time and definitely worth a few hours of play if you got it as a pre-order bonus. But if you're thinking of purchasing it, don't bother unless you really want to get it and your friends are bugging you to get it, as it's a lot of fun with friends and it's meant to be played with someone or another person, so it's 3-player co-op, or as the game was intentionally made, 4-player co-op. So yeah, Dead Island Bloodbath Arena DLC, I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a fun time, give it a go.